What? The marshal, folks. Shady business deserves baby raper stamps on both these guys. Everyone in town will have to get the stamp now. Hi there. Good. Hi. How are you doing? Well, I was looking for a probation officer's name to make a report on her for kind of like disturbing my peace one day. We're getting figured out though. I don't know. Do you know her? Her name's Breeze or something. Breathe or breath or I don't know. Anyways, thank you. Hi there, city manager.
Yes.
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you again, Tom Peterson.
John?
Did you ever get a chance to find out who that probation officer's name was?
No, I didn't.
Well, it's kind of important I get that name because she screwed up pretty bad, and I think it's comp-induced, whatever she did. And it's a way of trying to run one out of a town, and I'm not really one that really puts up with that business. Because if they don't take a normal complaint, then an investigation can't be taken care of, and then it just gets worse and worse, you know. I'm a traveler, so it travels ahead and ahead, and if they get away with it in one town, they'll get away with it in the next, and I'm not the one that really allows that. Do you understand that she should be prosecuted or at least turned in for that?
Well, my understanding is you've got her name.
I don't have her name. I got Breeze, or what is it, Breath, or Bree, something Bree, or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's one part of the name. I need both parts to make a. And let me ask you this: if something goes on in this town, you want to complain about it, isn't that the guy you're supposed to complain to, the marshal?
Yeah, typically complaints are filed with the marshal.
Yeah, and he's posing as the active police in this town, right? So he told me whatever happened here, I'm supposed to take it to Durango and turn it in. That's not the way it's done, is it?
That's typically not the business.
No,
but
no.
I don't know the whole.
Did you brief the mayor and tell him that this guy's a screw up and he's playing mafia crap with a retired state agent?
No, I did not.
Okay. Do you know who the mayor is, Harry?
Yeah, I think I know who the mayor is.
Yeah, who is it?
I've shared with you.
Well, I just wanted his name.
His name is Matt Salka.
Matt Salka?
Matt Salka.
Is he available today?
I don't know. He doesn't have an office.
Okay.
He's got other jobs, but.
Well, I've been doing lots of things myself on the 160 here, everything from bicycle theft to everything you can imagine. But usually it's petty, but this is kind of going into hate crime business. You understand what when you're doing hateful things to a civilian of America, and you start becoming a hate crime.
Well, I think that's...
And it can lead to bigger things, but it's right at the hate crime level that I see. I don't know if the cops or the prosecutors would see that way, but I think it would go into a hate crime, you know.
Okay.
Well, did you get a chance to talk to the marshal about it?
I did get a chance to talk to him.
Is he here today?
He's on duty, yeah. I don't know where he is specifically at this time.
Okay, because I kind of live out here in this area now in Pagosa Springs. That's my mailing address, Pagosa Springs. So, it's kind of like do this whole 160. There's so much interesting land out here. But yeah, I just want to know if is this kind of like a town where they can do that kind of business, do shady things, and try to run you out of town?
No, we're
Is that what they do?
We're a professional organization.
Yeah, good. Because I'm a professional in what I do too. I try to expose things for what it is.
Yeah.
So, what was your last name again?
LeMay.
LeMay? Okay, well, I'll give it a shot. Is that a door open?
I don't know. Did you try it and get in?
No, I didn't. I'll give him one more shot to see if he actually took his. Is this a courthouse? Is this a courthouse?
Well, certain days of the month we have court.
They're having court now?
No, that's
Okay. Well, thank you. Nice to meet you. Listen, it always looks a little weird when I come in, but I do solve things that, well, lots of things that are weird, like things that haven't even been reported. I usually go after and solve it before it even gets reported. It's really strange.
okay.
But thank you.
All right.
Listen, one last thing. Well, hopefully he comes to his mind and does it right. Every town and state's different until they actually give the name up and I can get this report off. Sometimes in the past I've showed up with like a door or a piece of plywood that says so-and-so is a baby raper, just a vent. Is that a problem in this town? Or do you need a permit here? Because the marshal, what's his name again?
Marshall McIntyre.
Yeah, Joe. Is it Joe?
Marshall Joe McIntyre.
See, I kind of like the guy, but
I think he's a very good cop.
he should have told me her name right off the bat or got it right away since she was a government employee. Don't you think he should have come out with that right away?
I mean, did he know her? Or?
Well, I'm pretty sure he knows her. I'm pretty real sure.
We also have to be cautious about sharing private people's information.
Well, she is a government worker, so she was posing as a cop that day. Whether she's a cop or not, I think she's a probation officer, not a cop. Maybe that's the same
but that's
thing.
not under our
Did you? Well, he didn't really tell me yes or no. Are probation officers cops? I don't know, because she was sure acting like she was a cop. You know, I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll go see what he's doing, and if someone's over there, just between you and me, I really don't want to talk to any of them without at least an honest person like you on standby. You know, our talks have been clean so far, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that this gets done clean. She needs to be reported right. You know, with a legit report, so it goes on her record that she was investigated for this or that, or she was in the right doing that. If I haven't broke the law here, what is these cops coming and visiting me? It's because they're trying to rub me out of town. Now there comes a time when I have to say, look, I'm an American, and I do put cops in prison. I'm really good at it. Would you like to talk to some of them I talked to in the past or worked with?
Oh, that's okay.
They'll tell you. It's pretty swift. It's pretty swift when I get the right crew to take and do the job. You know, it usually takes just a few seconds. They usually call you and say, look, you're fired, and we'll walk you to the door, don't come back again, and checks in the mail. That's the way it usually goes.
Right.
But you usually have to expose one or two to let them know that's who you really are, because they pretend like they don't get it. Now, did you ever talk to the marshal about our talk last time I was here?
Briefly.
What did he say? Because I'll tell you what, I went to the store right after that, and I seen a sheriff deputy. I said, hey, I'd like to talk to you. And you know what he did? He walked right on by. And then he'd come out of the store and say, I'd like to talk to you. Walked right on by and got in his truck and split. Isn't that strange? That's not very fair. That's not, what do we call that? That's not being American justice. That's being some kind of mafia punk. You know, thinking that they're going to do naughty things in your town. Hi.
How you doing?
Are you the mayor?
No.
Are you the mayor?
Public Works Director.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks a lot.
right,
John, right?
Chris.
Chris. See how good I am at names?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I was going to take a look at this over here. Okay.